Okay, so very good evening to all the esteemed attendees. This is Dr. Shanoli Ray, founder CEO of EDVISHAN, and my co-founder, Dr. Vikrant Singhal. Welcome you all to EDVISHAN. EDVISHAN is your gateway to transformative learning and leadership development. We are more than an educational platform. We are your partners in growth and success. With a diverse range of courses and programs led by experienced educators and industry experts, EdVision empowers you to grow, lead, and succeed. If you are looking to boost your skills, advance your career, or prepare for that dream job, EdVision is here to help you achieve your goals. So, what makes EdVision unique? Expert instructors, flexible learning, practical insights, and valid certification. And apart from MSME and ISO certification, EdVision is now also registered under United Nations DESA Society. You can visit our website www.edvision.com or feel free to connect at 931-831-4829 for more details. So join us on a journey of self-discovery, skill enhancement, and leadership excellence. So today we all have gathered here for our workshop on the topic Breaking Barriers, the Modern Day Superpower of Learning Foreign Languages. Discover the superpower of learning foreign languages with EdVision. Learning new languages isn't just about words. It's about breaking cultural barriers and accessing new horizons. Whether you are a student, professional, or a lifelong learner, this workshop is your key to unleashing the modern day superpower of language. Today's workshop will be conducted by very eminent Mrs. Lipika Wadhwa. Apart from being a core team member of EDVISHAN, she is a French and German facilitator in a CBSE school, as well as a motivational and public speaker. So let's not waste any more time. Let's welcome Mrs. Lipika to EDVISHAN platform. The platform is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Shanoli ma'am. Thank you for giving me this platform and Vikrant sir. First of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sparing such an important time of weekend for me for this session, foreign languages. You know, I am going to keep this session an interactive session. I'm just not going to deliver my lecture and you are going to sit in your place and you are going to just listen to me. I'm not going to do that way. So please participate. Please put queries, answers in the chat box so that it interests me and interests you as well. Now, first of all, I would like to ask, who knows about the foreign languages? What are the foreign languages basically? What is a foreign language? Learning a language of a foreign land or learning your own language? What is foreign language? Can anybody put it in the chat box what you think in just one word? Anyone? Foreign languages.
Chat box is not working.
Okay. So you can raise your hand, no problem. I'll try to see if I can, give the chance. Okay. I could see the hands up. Okay. Miss Radhika Yadav, what do you think? What is a foreign language? What is your definition?
Any language apart from our mother language is called a foreign language.
Super. Perfectly described, defined. Okay. Anybody else? Just one hand up amongst these 70 people. My God. It's just a simple question. What is a foreign language? What do people think? Okay. Yeah, Prisha?
Ma'am, any official language of a country that we can speak and
Okay, official
understand?
language, very, difficult, heavy word, official language. Yeah, good. There is a number 415874. I don't know what's the name, sorry.
Hi, this is Anamika. And in the layman language, I could just say that a foreign language is a language which is not spoken by a native speaker.
Okay, great. Good, good, Anamika. I think there is a person 415874979934. Who is that? Please, you can speak. Okay, Dipika, Miss Dipika, please. Okay, so correctly defined, foreign language is what is being not spoken in our country. Basically, we are having our only own mother tongue, the mother tongue of other countries. Yeah. So what do you think? What is the need of a foreign languages nowadays? We have a hot discussion nowadays. A lot of people come to me, ma'am, we do not have to go to a foreign land. We do not have to study there. We do not have to work there. Why we need a foreign language? What is the use? We are living in India. We need Hindi. We need Sanskrit. We are promoting our languages, But today I'm going to answer all your queries. Why we need a foreign language? It is not just about, promoting your own language, promoting your culture, why to learn others' culture. It's about, knowing your own culture, getting yourself more closer to your culture, increasing your, demand in your jobs, getting into, more into your learning, your language. Yeah. So today we are going to work on to this. Now, before I start with this, I want to put my, I want, please, next screen, please. There are two beautiful quotes that says, without the knowledge of the languages, you feel as if you do not have a passport. And I believe the same, If I move to another country, let's say not about other country, India is a diverse land, There are so many languages spoken in India. And I cannot name all of them on my fingers. Yeah. So if I put up in Haryana and I move to, let's say, South India, I have to speak Marathi, I have to speak Tamil, I have to speak, and that's a foreign language for me also. If I know Tamil, if I know Marathi, I will be more comfortable with them. So if I don't know their language, I won't be feeling, comfortable, right? And a different language is a different vision of life. Yes. If when I have learned two languages, I actually know two languages. I want to tell you, I know German and French, and I have learned both the languages simultaneously. So what has happened? I just didn't get closer to my culture. Yes, I got to know, oh wow, this is what happened in France. This is how it happens in Germany. This is their culture. Oh my God, my culture is lagging here. Oh wow, my culture is superior in these things. So I get the different vision of the life also. Now, I'm not going to share before I, speak a lot about the foreign languages. There are the newspaper clippings that are going to speak about what I had to speak. There are a lot of newspaper clippings that shows that there is a vast, vast need for a foreign language. There's a need to change change your perspective. Everybody says, a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, they always say, ma'am, ये foreign language का क्या मतलब है? Our child is doing engineering, उसका foreign language से क्या relation? Our child is doing law, या उसका foreign language से क्या relation? What will happen? But I show you the list of the courses, offered by various universities. What they say is, there was a law student who has come to me, ma'am. I want to learn French. I said, okay, what is your purpose of learning French? He said, ma'am, I'm a law student and it's a part of my curriculum. I said, a law student and a foreign language? Why? What is the relation? But now there is a dearth of language learners, because, we always say, we have to work in our horizons. We are going to promote our culture. We are going to promote our products. But what about the foreign land? What about the globalization? What about the global economy? Are we going to just survive in our country? No. We have to move out of our horizons. Yeah. So now there is a beautiful quote, and there was a research, there was a research by the Committee for the Economic Development, and they say that due to the globalization, yeah, We cannot just survive in our country. No, we cannot. I say this world has become a global village now. Global village, everybody understand. What is a global village? Why we say this world has become a global village? Who can just tell me? Just raise your hand, put your hands up, and faster. I know you can do it, everybody. What do you think? Why this world has become a global village? Why don't we say, you know, what do you mean by this? Nobody? Okay, one shy person has, yeah, Miss Lipika, please. She's an active one here. Yeah, Lipika.
Because we are connecting and we can consider ourselves together as a single community to be linked together.
Yes. So what do you think, you know, I would like to ask you, Oli, what do you think if you'll just, you know, stay in your only boundaries in India only, can you, you know, compete with the the world, the outer world?
Only when I can communicate well with them.
Yes, perfect answer. So she's on my side actually, Ms. Deepika Dubey. So, so what I think, yes, because the language is what we, you know, it connects us with others. This is the only the thing, you know. If I am talking to you because of my language only, you understand English, I understand your language. That's why you can understand me what I am saying. Yeah. But if I don't know their language, I just be an alien in that country, you know. So this is a beautiful, you know, statement given by the Committee for the Economic Development in 2006. They said that our successful participation in the global economy requires competency not just in maths and science or your English or literacy, but also proficiency in the foreign languages and intercultural competency in order to communicate across borders with potential friends and form partnerships. Yeah. So I think you understand, right? Now, we'll have a very small and okay, we have a quiz here. I planned a quiz for all of you, but I think so all the answers are displayed here. So everybody knows that which language is the mother of all the languages. So this is the Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the mother of all the languages. And if you see, where did the English originate from? So I conducted this many a times, and a lot of people says, ma'am, English, England, ma'am, America, ma'am, UK, ma'am, Russia. But I will say, you know, English is originated from Germany, you know, and you will be shocked to know. I'll show you another plan where it will show how it is connected to German family, Germanic family. Then, which is the fastest spoken language in the world? Many of people answered me, ma'am, it depends upon our pace. Okay, yeah, it depends upon our pace, how we speak, you know. No, it's about which is the fastest spoken language, means how, you know, the people speak it very fastly. That is Japanese. And a person who masters the languages is called a polyglot. So I might be a polyglot, you know. Okay, so I have two hands up. That is, one is by Miss Divya Maheshwari. Yeah, Miss Divya.
Yeah, ma'am. I think English, Germany, and all the European languages, they are part of the Latin. They are not, as we can't say English is originated from Germany. As far as
Okay, my answer will come in the next slide. I'll show you the all the, you know, parts from where the different languages are originated. So it will be on the next slide. Yeah, Keshav, Mr. Keshav. Hello, Mr. Keshav. Okay, Miss Deepika. Okay, so can we move to the next slide? And the answer for this question, where did English originate from, comes on the next slide, please. So if you'll see, so this is the complete diagram of the language families. And if you see where English comes from, so as you know, Germanic family, if you'll see where the roots of, you know, the English are from the Germany only. And our Hindi language is from Indo-Iranian. So that answer that, you know, clarifies that question that has been raised. So now I'll move on to the next slide, and I'll now start with my presentation. Why the foreign languages? Yes, it is an add-on to your CV. Yes, of course, there is a lot of demand for the foreign languages nowadays. A lot of companies are asking their employees to go for, learning a foreign language, go and present it, learn it in within 6 months, 1 year. But is it possible to learn a languages in just 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, let's say? No, it's not. We are learning English language since, our childhood, right? And till now also, if you'll tell me I'm not that fluent in English, no, because it's a regular practice. But yes, you get to know a little bit, about a language. You get to know about, the grammar. You get to know about the pronunciation, the accents of it. But it's a regular practice. So it makes our traveling also very easily. A lot of people nowadays take the route to Europe. We are going to the Europe tour. We are going on to this way. And what if you do not know their language? You will be acting like an alien. You will be just roaming around like this only. You will not be able to know about the history or the relevance of that place just because you do not know the language. And yes, it helps in improving our English also. You won't believe, when I was, too young, so I was not that fluent in English. I was, simply like, okay, chalta firta time hai, chal jayega, bolenge, samajh aa jayega, theek hai. But now how I have improved my English, how I improved the grammar of English, just because I have learned the foreign language. I know, okay, these are the articles, these are the adjectives, this is how you should speak, this is how you should present, this is how they talk, this is their accent. So all these have come into me because with the help of the foreign languages. Nextly, we'll discuss about how foreign languages helps you in the personal growth. Nextly, please. You become smarter and confident. How you become smarter and confident? How you think, like, foreign languages will make you smart? Who can tell me? Without looking into the down statement, who think that it is going to be, helpful to you in the becoming a smarter person? Anybody? Just hands up. Okay, one person. What's the name? Yes, please.
Suman.
See the name. Suman, yeah, please.
Suman.
Ma'am, I think foreign languages provide a competitive as in the career choice, maybe, and enhance in skills and memory.
Yes, increase our memory. You have answered, my next slide. Okay, great. Muzeeb. Yes, Mr. Muzeeb, please. Hello. Okay. So, yes, Ms. Suman has said it rightly, when we learn the foreign language, we always try to figure out, we always try to see why this thing has happened, why this thing has, and we get to, look for the answers, for the reasons of that thing. And you become smarter. You get to know, okay, this is to be done like this way. Yeah, that thing is done that way only, right? So this brings the confidence in you. Many people I have seen, they have, they were, the normal, as normal people they were, right? But as soon as they have started learning a foreign language, that confidence has started building, that has started coming in them. They have started, facing the people, they are more fluent in talking to them. They are, they have become the public speakers, basically. Don't have this fear of the stage. They can, communicate with anybody in any ways and anyhow. So foreign languages are most important in making you more smarter and confident. Then the next one is it increases your brain power. How it increases the brain power? First of all, if I have to, let's say I am learning, German, let's say, and I always try to relate it with English. Okay, I try to relate it with my mother tongue. Try to relate it. Okay, what is, what do you think? What is table in German? Okay, table in German is, I scratch my brain. I'll always think, what is it? Is it that dish? What dish? Yeah. Okay, what is chair? Chair. Okay, stool. So I keep on exercising, and exercise makes your brain more, powerful. right? So it increases your brain power. You keep on memorizing the rules and vocabulary. Okay, this how is the rule for the articles is there in a foreign language, or how is the rule in of making a structure of the sentence structure is there. So all how you get to know about it with the language only. It increases your brain power because you think a lot, you relate it with your tongue. Next thing comes to me is it increases my decision power also. So if I come to the next one, a second. Okay, it increases my multitasking skills. How it will increase my multitasking skills? If sometime, in a let's say if I'm working with an MNC, and I get a call from let's say from Japan, about a client, I'm just talking to that person in Japanese, and somebody has given me a task to be completed in English. So my brain is working there as in the Japanese thing also, and my brain will be working with that English thing also. So I get to know hand-on into both the things, I can multitask anything, anytime because of the foreign languages. So it is also said that multilingual people, especially children, are skilled at switching between two systems of speech, writing, structure, and this juggling skill that makes them the multitaskers. So multitasking skill, yes, I have observed a lot of students also. If we move to the next slide, it increased my, decision-making power. So how do you think how it will help me in increasing my decision-making power? How a foreign language will be related to your decision making? What is the relation? What is the connection? So I can see Ms. Suman. Would you love to answer? Mr. Ahmed? Okay, anybody else, if you would love to answer? Okay. So the bilingual people, the decision making power is faster than the other employees. How their decision making power, because they are more systematic. They think analytical. They are very systematic. They know how the things to be solved because they have seen the other perspective of the life, other vision of the life. So they can make the decisions very frequently, very easily, as compared to the other people. If I move to the next slide, it increases my vocabulary also. How it increases my vocabulary? As I already mentioned, that I will always think of in the two languages, what it is said in English, what it is said in Hindi or in my mother tongue, or it is said in that foreign language that I'm learning. So it always increase my vocabulary. I just won't be having a limited number of words with me. I have a vast vocabulary with me. Great for traveling. As everybody knows, if you don't know a foreign language, there is a phrase also, if you are in Rome, do as the Romans do, So if you are in a foreign land, if you do not know their language, their culture, you'll be acting like an alien. You become an alien there. And believe me, it happened, because they all do converse in their language. If just think of vice versa. If a foreigners come to our place in India, and we are conversing in Hindi, they say, oh my God, what is it? What is happening? How this, what are they talking about? So they become alien. Similarly for us, when we move to other land, and if they are conversing in their mother tongue, and if we stand in front of them, we'll be like aliens. So if you know the foreign language, you'll be more comfortable there. You won't, you will be experiencing and learning the things more as you have not learned it, you could have not learned it if you have not learned the language. If it increase my creativity also. How it increases, yeah. If you'll say, like, for example, somebody has given me in our school times also, like how we used to do our, how you used to make the paragraphs, we used to add on our thinking, our points, our perspective to those paragraphs that or topic that is given to us, right? Similarly, if something has given to me in foreign language, let's say in French it is given to me, and they tell me, okay, you have to describe your country, or you have to compare your country with our country. So I will be researching on that country also. Okay, what is so different about that country? What is so different about their language? What is different about their grammar? So I will be becoming more creative. I'll be adding on to my thinking, my points also. This is my, perspective about that thing. So it makes you more, creative also. Nextly, it increases the chances of employment. Yes, as I already mentioned in the beginning of my presentation, that there is a dearth of the, foreign language learners, everybody is asking, the companies are asking for something extra in the employees. They are saying, most of the people have done BTech or, law or something else or other degrees they have taken. What have you done so extra that we take you, or that will be useful for our company? So what they do is they always ask for, foreign language. And believe me, there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of, organizations that are offering their employees, okay, we'll take you in, but we'll, you guarantee us that in these many, this much time you will be able to, do this much in a foreign language. You can do A1 in foreign language or A2 because this is our demand. So it increases your chances of employment. Yeah. Nextly, if we go move to the next slide, I would like to show you, as you know that, study or live abroad. There are a lot of people, they are, moving to the European nation nowadays. Why are they moving to the European countries? Because, it has become a little cheaper for them, as compared to the other countries, and they feel more secure, comfortable. The countries are safe, so it increases your chances of studying and living abroad. The next slide is you get to know about the new culture. I want to tell you a small, I want to give an example here. I was never aware that in Germany, as I was learning the language, I got to know in Germany there is a, Schul tutor, there is a school cone given to the children when they start going to the school. Very first day they go to the school, there is a cone given to the students. Yeah, why the cone is given to the students? Because they always wish the child that their school life is going to be the best of your life, right? And I find it, so amazing, so beautiful. Oh wow! But what we do in our country is not there. Yeah, I get to know about other cultures, about their, how they celebrate Halloween, how they celebrate Easter, how is their Christmas, what happened there, Oktoberfest, what is the relevance behind it? So I get closer to my country also. Okay, these festivals are also there, we also celebrate these festivals in our country also, but I was not aware what was the relevance behind it. So the study of foreign languages also teaches and encourages us to, respect other cultures, their others mentality. It makes us more, we get to adjust in any culture if you, learn a foreign language. Let's come to the next point. Next slide. Next slide. Okay. So just take 15 seconds of your time. Just see how many words are out of these words, how many words you use in your day-to-day life, or somewhere, somehow, someday you have used these words in your life. Have you ever used? Those who have used these words, please raise your hand. Just raise your hand, your hands up or thumbs up, whatever you feel convenient now. Have you ever used these words in your day-to-day life? Okay. Only 2 participants I could see. Not others? I think others are not listening. Okay. So, yes, we are using these words. Are these English words? Are these English words? No, they are not English words. They are hired by English language from the other languages. These are from so many different languages like, Russian, Italian, Japanese, German, French, So these are from so many different languages, and we are using these words very frequently in our day-to-day life. Now I'll make you look at one more slide. and see how many brands you are using out of this. Next slide, please. Uh-oh. Okay. So, are you using these slides? Are you using these brands in your day-to-day life? Okay. Yeah. There are many other brands also. Yeah. So we are using. And can we think of our life without these brands? No, we cannot think of these, our life without these brands.
We are using.
They have become so important. Okay. So now we'll move on to the next slide, and there is a video that I want to show you. Want the video to be played once. It's a very interesting video. You get to all your all your queries will be answered here with this PPT. It's a very interesting PPT. Interesting video. I'm sorry.
I think the link is not opening.
Yeah, give me just a minute.
Okay. It's not opening.
This change
Yeah.
that is bringing this world closer at a pace never ever seen before? Yes, I am talking of the change as a result of globalization. Globalization, no wonder, is triumphing in bringing people and cultures together for the good of humanity. When globalization is becoming a reality, this reality demands from all stakeholders to put more passion into believing the concept. When you are in Rome, be a Roman. Learning each other's culture and languages has become the need of the hour for us to empathize and appreciate each other's way of living. Imagine you are an employer of a Japanese organization working from outside Japan. How awesome and impressive it would be if you managed to converse with your Japanese peers in Japanese. You would be on their good books for sure. Imagine getting a scholarship and admission calls from the best of universities because you are bilingual. Absolutely dream come true, isn't it? Imagine speaking in Spanish when you are on a South American tour. You would certainly make your jaunt more comfortable and memorable. Imagine reading and appreciating French arts, movies, and poetry that are considered to be the finest on the planet. Imagine speaking, reading, and writing in English. For sure, you will be a good candidate to get your dream job in English-speaking nations. Imagine conversing in Mandarin with locals in China, savoring their martial arts, food, and culture. What an amazing experience it would be. With all these feelings of awesomeness, learning a new language and appreciating different cultures bring to the table another set of benefits, such as enhanced cognitive skills and perceptions, enhanced memory and ability to multitask, improved decision-making capabilities. With all these gains, who wouldn't want to be smarter and successful? If you think you can make time to be more global in perception and thoughts, then learning a foreign language is apt for you.
Okay, so I feel that, with the foreign languages, we can just not connect to other countries, but we can connect to ourselves, our culture, our own also. Yeah. And I want to tell you one more interesting thing about the foreign languages. Learning a foreign language, can make you more independent, more confident. Yeah, it can make you more, a better decision maker. It increases your value in the society. It increases your value in your organization, your company. It is wonderful experience learning a foreign language. I feel so blessed that I got to know, I was doing something else. I was doing my chartered accountancy. I honestly tell you, I don't know how I got a full stop there. I was not able to complete it. I was stuck in intermediate, and then subsequently something has happened, my life has turned to two foreign languages, and I've managed to learn two foreign languages simultaneously. And people used to come to me and ask me, ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ आपको लर्न करने में दो लैंग्वेजेस साथ में, कभी फ्रेंच का वर्ड जर्मन में यूज किया और जर्मन का वर्ड फ्रेंच में यूज किया हो? So I said, no, I don't know. I've never done it, And since a decade, I'm teaching. I'm working in this field. I'm teaching a lot of children. I don't know, how many children I've taught. And believe me, they feel so happy. Though sometimes they make fun of different words, how they speak it, what is this word, But yes, it's a beautiful thing to learn, and everyone in their life, should learn the language of one foreign language, whichever you want to do. There is a demand for the foreign learn, and it's not difficult, and there is no age to it. As early as you start, they're more better, you have a command on the language, but it's not like that. If you are 30 years old, that's also not a late. If you are 25 years old, that's not also late. If you are 50 also, still it's not late. Just not for the working just not for getting a good job, but for yourself. So I'll end up my words here. There is thank you written in so many languages. If you can see merci, arigato, grazie. So I would like to end up my words here only. If you have any query, you can put it across, and I would love to answer your queries. All are most welcome. If anyone so
the workshop was quite interesting. Yes, anybody wants to share your feedback or anything? From the attendees?
Wow, ma'am, good evening. It's a very fantastic session, and I think you explained very well, and we are truly feel very good. We feel very
Please unmute yourself. It got muted. Okay.
Thank you so much, Lipika ma'am. It was a wonderful session, and thank you for inspiring many of us to get inclined more towards foreign language and try to be perfectionist in any one of the language apart from our mother tongue. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to add on something here as well. It's not that I am against my country. I love my country and I'm purely Indian by heart. But yes, just to get closer to your country, get closer to your land, your language, you should learn a foreign language. This is what I want to convey you.
Good evening, ma'am. Like what we said, foreign language is the need of the hour. And it was said in the G20 also, one world, one family. So I think this is the need of the hour. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Anamika ma'am. You summed it so well.
That is why foreign language has been introduced in school level these days.
Yes,
French
yes.
Even
Very true. Yeah, you won't believe in the government schools in Delhi also. Delhi government has also taken the initiative to bring French, German, Japanese in their schools. So if you'll find in all the government schools in Delhi also, they have introduced French, German, Japanese.
See, you mentioned that you are by heart an Indian. See, learning new languages doesn't mean that you are not an Indian or not.
Yeah.
Actually, if we want more foreign businesses in our country, we need to know the foreign languages for smooth interaction with those people.
Yes.
Because not everywhere English is the official language. As most of us, even inside our country, many of us do not know the languages of other states. In our country, the languages vary in every state. So English or Hindi may be the means of communication. But if we want to communicate with other country people and we want them to come to our country, so if we know, even as tourists, if they are visiting our country and they can find that there are tourist guides available who know their language, so definitely that will improve the tourism sector.
Tourism also, right.
So this is all relatable. It's not that it's only knowing our country language proves that we are inclined to our country.
Yeah.
Even employment, in sake of employment, even if we think, I just mentioned those who are learning languages, foreign languages, even they can work as a translator or as a tourist guide. There are lots of opening they will find out apart from this normal employment.
Good evening, ma'am. I would like to add on one more thing here. Because like as India is growing as a very good economy in terms of providing the medical things. So people from other country, they come to India just to get them operated or just to get a very good medical facilities. So in that way, like foreign languages are also very helpful for the people, those who are coming to India, to get themselves treated over here. So that is also a very good thing in terms of, help them medically. So that
Yes,
is
in
also a very
actually in
important thing.
every sector, the more people knows language of other countries, we can attract more people from that country into our country. Actually,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
so
Because my
we have to
husband,
think this way.
yeah,
Only.
that's true, ma'am. And also, like nowadays, like people are traveling to other countries more and more. So at least we feel connected to these people when they come to our country, or when even we travel to some other country. So we don't feel like an alien in that particular place. So we get to
The
know their
same
culture in a
if
more easier way. Yeah.
yes, the same happens if those people, when they are coming to our country,
Yes, of
and they can
course.
find that some people can speak their language, so they will
Of
not
course.
feel alien in our country. So both
Exactly.
way
It's a two-way.
it is very good.
It's a
Yes,
two-way thing.
yes.
Yeah, that's true. It's a two-way thing.
अरे कोई मछ मारे के चलो वो जो देख रहा चढ़ रहा हो कोई क्या ना चढ़ रहा हो
Please mute yourself, Abhadis sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else wants to share views or any feedback or anything? Our feedback form will be shared in the group shortly by tonight or tomorrow morning.
I have shared it right now.
Okay, that will be shared right now. And those who have not joined with your name, we have requested many times. Otherwise, the certificates cannot be issued. Those who have joined with phone numbers or other names, kindly share your full name with Vikrant sir. Otherwise, he cannot issue the certificates.
And Vikrant sir, it is showing for 7th October. The date is showing 7th October, so you can. Okay.
I will update it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
So I think for tonight we can wrap up, and then we'll come up with another. And maybe next we will be coming up with some paid workshops also, which will be of longer period, and as well as certification will be there. So thank you all for taking time out and joining our workshop, and thank you Lipika ma'am for conducting a very wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you so
Good
much.
night.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
ma'am. Good
everyone.
night.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Have a
ma'am.
good night.
Thank you so much.
And
Have a
happy,
great day. Thank you.
Thank you so
happy
much.
weekend.
Yes.
Happy weekend too.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good night and have a happy
Good night and
weekend.
happy weekend. Thank you.
Good night, ma'am. Good night.
Night.
Good night.